Hi there. We talked today in class about finding the average value of a function over a set interval. So this one is number 14 on your 5.3 practice worksheet. On number 14, it gives you an equation y equals 0.5x plus 2. And they actually give you 3 intervals to find the average value over. We're going to do the first one, the one that says 0 to 1. You also have a 1 to 2 and a 2 to 3 that you'll need to do on your own. So for the 0 to 1, we're going to use our average value, our average rate of change function, which is f of b minus f of a all over b minus a. Our b and a are the interval that we've been given, right? So we have our b and our a. So I can rewrite this formula using 1 for my b and 0 for my a. And we talked in class that it actually doesn't matter which one you call your b and your a. Just make sure that they still stay lined up. If my 0 is my b, then it should be 0 over 0. If my 1 is my b, it should be 1 over 1. And same with the a. Okay? Well, the f, if you see f of a number, what that's telling you is that this value of x, this 1, I'm going to take that 1 and I'm going to plug it into my equation. I'm going to put it here. So that 1 is going to become 0.5 times 1 plus 2. And so when I plug that 1 in, I get a value of 2.5. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the 0, because when you see f of an x value, it's telling you to take that x value and put it in here. So we're going to take that 0 and put it in for x, and we get 0.5 times 0 plus 2. And I get 2. All over 1 minus 0, which is 1. And 2.5 minus 2 is 0.5 all over 1. And 0.5 divided by 1. It's 0.5, and so that's going to be my rate of change, my average rate of change on the interval from 0 to 1. Okay. Number 15 is similar. They've given us an equation of 0.5 times 2 to the x. And again, you have 3 intervals to do for your homework. We're going to do one right now from 0 to 1. So the same equation for average rate of change, f of b minus f of a all over b minus a. Okay, and again, doesn't matter which is your a and which is your b. I generally like making the bigger one my b. This is going to be f of 1 minus f of 0 all over 1 minus 0, since I made my 1b and my 0a. And again, the thing you're going to want to always double check is that these numbers match. These numbers match, right? We don't want f of 1 over 0 or f of 0 over 1. Okay, so the f of 1 is when I take that 1 and I plug it in for x. So I'm going to have 0.5 times 2 to the 1, or to the first. And 0.5 times 10 to the, times 2 to the first is 1. And then same thing here, we're going to take this 0 for x, put it in. We get 0.5 times 2 to the 0, which is 0.5, all divided by 1 minus 0, which is 1. And 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5. 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5, still divided by 1, and 0.5 divided by 1 is 0.5. So that is our average rate of change of this equation on the interval 0 to 1. And there's my answer.